What's going on, guys? Today we are back with a Trump event. Donald Trump is swearing in the new head of Security of Homeland. Mark Wayne Mullen is the man he's swearing in, and we've got a mention market on what he's gonna say. It's classic Trump in the Oval Office. He's done a couple of these swear-ins before. It's for the new D.H.S. secretary, Mark Wayne Mullen, who's a tough cookie. But we've got a mention market. I've got some positions, nothing crazy. I just have. This is what I have for this swear-in. This will be about, I think, maybe 20 minutes, is my guess. But this is what I have for this swearing. A little swearing in. I've got a little illegal alien, yes, because of the success around the border of ICE in the first year. Q&A, I'm imagining a little bit of a Q&A. Hello, fun bags, because it is in the Oval Office. So that's why I'm imagining a little bit of a Q&A is going to happen. It is in the Oval Office. So I've got some Q&A straight. I've got illegal alien, yes, because of the stat between 0 illegal aliens coming through the border last year. There's a chance that he just focuses on the individual and not like ICE success, but I've got some illegal alien, yes. Transgender, yes. This is for the SAVE Act. This is for transgender mutilization of our children, in case he gets a SAVE Act question or talks about the SAVE Act. Mental institution, I really like mental institution. Because obviously, like in the script, when Trump talks about people coming in through the border, he'll say prisons, jails, mental institutions, insane asylums. He'll say a combo of all of those. So I like mental institution for that list off between people coming through the border. I had buys at 37 cents. It got filled. So I think that's a pretty decent price for something that completely does relate to this event. No radical left. It's kind of really about governors. I don't know. I don't think he'll say radical left policies or anything. I've got no deport, because Trump barely ever says that ever. And then yes, gasoline, and yes, Hormuz, in case this does become a Q&A in the Oval Office. I think if it's Q&A, these two will pump. You'll see gas go up, and you'll see Hormuz go up. And I do think there will be a Q&A, just a little bit, because it's in the Oval Office. It's almost like he can't help himself, Trump. But this is what I have for right now. My biggest strikes currently are mental institution and illegal alien. So yes, strikes that do relate to the border is what I'm hoping for. I think today he's going to talk about Mark Wayne Mullen as a tough cookie and a fighter. Every time he's talked about him before, like referencing him, he's talked about how he was a fighter previously in his life. And he's a tough guy. So I just think it can relate to the border that easily. Like, I don't think there's so much to say about Mark Wayne Mullen, and there's more to say about ICE and the border and the shutdown with D.H.S. So this is all I got for today. I'm hoping for 0 illegal aliens. 0 illegal aliens across the border. That stat has kind of died out, but I'm thinking like today's a perfect opportunity for him to say it. Like, can you believe it? 0 illegal aliens. Not even I believe it. Not even I believe it's 0. But this is what they tell me. It's 0 across the border. So I just think right now mental institution is a pretty good why. It has sort of died out, but I just think this could be scripted or not. Like, it can come up on Trump saying it or not. Mental institution. I don't know, 40 cents might be I think maybe my fair is 45, 50 on mental institution, yes. I just... Maybe people are indexing the fact he hasn't said it that often recently, but it's still part of his mental psyche, I think, mental institution. It's still in there. Negotiate is pretty interesting too. Because this, I guess, can apply to D.H.S, but it can also apply to Iran. Like, negotiate. We've negotiated a deal. Even though I don't think he'd ever say negotiate, but more likely he'll say negotiation. Negotiations are still undergo. But I also do like transgender, because if we're going to talk about Save Act, which people do believe Save Act will get a question or will get a mention, that if he goes through voter ID, if he goes through all the 5 topics, he'll hit transgender for transgender mutilization. So you could really, I mean, you could get middled, but you could do transgender yes, Save Act no. That's possible. What's up, Nick? I'm feeling alright. I'm feeling better. I was sick earlier, but I'm starting to feel better today. What are you on, Nick? Do you like mental institution? I know this has kind of died out in Trump's vocab, but I feel like today is a perfect opportunity for him to just... They come through the border. They come through prisons and jails and insane asylums and another one. Just another one. If only there was another place that they came out of. You remember he used to do the thing where he would go through and he would say, there's a difference between mental institutions and insane asylums. That was always a good one. He would go through the difference. That one rant where he was like, during his press briefing, he talked about how in New York when he was growing up, he would walk past a jail cell and he would ask his dad, is that a prison? And his dad would go, nope, that's not a prison. That's a mental institution. He's like, Dad, what is a mental institution? That was a good rant. All right, let's see. Let's see Nick's positions. I won't read them out, right? But Democrat, yes. Iran, yes. Okay. I like a pretty heavy shutdown. You like, oh, Christy Noam, yes, is interesting. You have a reasoning for Christy, yes? I didn't know how to feel about that. Like, you would think he would mention Christy, but here we go. Here we go.
Well, thank you very much. It's a great day for me because
you know what, Nick's on, and I'll buy a little Christy, yes.
This gentleman. And we're thrilled to swear in our new Secretary of Homeland Security, great American patriot, to put it mildly, Mark Wayne Mullen.
Mark Wayne.
And I want to just say, Mark Wayne, congratulations. Great. You deserve it. You're a great man. Let me also thank Secretary Mullen's beautiful family, including his wife, Christy. Thank you.
What? His wife, Christy?
Jim and Jace and Andrew.
I think that's the wrong Christy.
Lara.
That's
Ivy,
definitely not Christy
Annette,
Noam.
and other members of the Mullen family. It's a beautiful family. You would know this guy.
Different Christy, I think.
Top wrestling guy. I won't wrestle him for anything. An all-American wrestler, huh? Good.
Does this not feel like kind of excursion?
Proud of you. Thanks as well to Attorney
Vibes?
General Pam Bondi, Chairman Jason Smith, Congressman Josh Gottheimer.
I'll buy a
former
little
Speaker of the
excursion,
House,
yes.
Kevin McCarthy.
This feels a little excursion, yes,
And the other
vibes.
friends that are gathered
He's
with
pretty
us this
jovial.
day. Great group of people. For 13 years, Mark Wayne has represented the incredible state of Oklahoma a state that I won 77
Landslide.
77 counties 3 times in a row. So they like me there. Second was Ronald Reagan at 56. Did you know that? 56. That's not bad. But 77. It's 77 out of 77, I think, right? That's not bad. But he was there in Congress as a member of the House and then as an outstanding United States Senator. And he really has been outstanding. He's been a close and vital partner in helping us secure the border, stop migrant crime, and the scourge of illegal drugs, and make America safe again.
Illegal drugs?
Again. And he's a tremendous player. Tom Holman worked with all of our people on the right and many more. And everything he's done has been good. I say everything he touched, he's turned to gold. Now, but even in business, he was successful.
Gold? What are we talking about right now?
He said, I want to go into politics. I hope
this is pretty low. Let's turn it up.
But as the only Native American, I didn't know that, huh? Let me look at you. Well, I think that's
look at you. Native American, look at you.
He's got great quality, I can tell you. He's the only Native American in the Senate. How many have been there before you, do you know? Native American?
Illegal alien kind of pumped. Just because you said illegal?
Fantastic
maybe?
Representative. Mark Wayne has also been a fantastic advocate for our cherished tribal communities. He's now the first member of the Cherokee Nation ever to serve as a member of the cabinet. I didn't know all these things. I would have picked him faster if I had known.
I would have picked him faster.
Prior to his career in public service, Mark Wayne had a very successful career in business, leaving school at age 20 after his father got sick, taking over his family business and turning it into a multi-million-dollar success story. He's a very successful guy.
He could hit a deal here.
He has also a career as an MMA fighter.
Yep.
That's why I looked at his ears and I said, I'm not going to fight with him. You can tell a lot about a person by their ears, right? During which he went totally undefeated.
By their ears.
Undefeated during his career, and he's been inducted into the Oklahoma Wrestling Hall of Fame. And the family has made.
I need him to go back on the border.
Especially that guy right there.
There's no personable strikes here. He kind of fucking
suffered bad injury and come back stronger than ever. I think
we got scammed a little bit.
Good to have you, Ben. Right?
This is all topic stuff.
No doubt that as he takes the helm of D.H.S, Mark Wayne will fight
D.H.S?
for Homeland Security, the United States, and securing the country and making it really strong and the way it should be. Our country's come a long way in the last year.
Excursion?
We set it up so beautifully, and then we had 4 years of horror. We had 4 years of disgusting horror, open borders, and things that nobody would even think of. You wouldn't even think of.
Under Biden?
25 million people poured into our country, and we've gotten a lot of them out, but we have a lot more to go. 11,888 murderers came into our country.
Under Biden?
People came in from all over the world, from prisons and gangs, gang members, drug dealers.
Come on.
People from mental institutions.
Yeah!
That's the mental institution times 2.
It's back, baby. We're back.
What they allowed
mental institution is back.
Allowed to happen again, and it won't. With Mark Wayne, we have somebody that's
come on,
strong,
come on. Let's go.
The department that Mark Wayne takes over today is currently shut down by radical Democrat thugs in Congress.
Oh, he had radical left?
All funding for D.H.S. because they're trying to shield illegal alien criminals.
Illegal alien!
Protect them from being taken out of the country. Drug dealers.
Come on. Come on. Bang, bang. That's my 2 big strikes right there. Done.
I see the midterms are close. I don't know what close.
What else? What else to hit, man?
I don't know how people can vote for them. You take a look. Men. They want men to be able to play in women's sports.
Come on.
They want transgender for everyone.
Yes!
Terrible.
Trump speed run!
They don't want voter
ID
for elections. They don't want proof of citizenship for elections.
Dude.
And then
that's 3 minutes. Oh my God! In 3 minutes, we've just hit everything. Oh my God!
In the last few days, we've seen the
Let's go.
horrifying consequences of Democrats' deadly open border.
Let's go, baby.
They want open borders, and they want to open the borders again if they have their chance. Because
okay, I think right now Kristi Noem would be pretty low if he gets questions.
A precious 18-year-old college student named Sheridan Gorman was shot and killed while she was walking in a park. She was just walking in the park, didn't do anything. The illegal alien monster charged with Sheridan's brutal murder had come illegally from Venezuela and been released into our country by Sleepy Joe Biden.
Oh, there's
the US
Biden.
President
There's
of our
Biden.
country.
He couldn't help
I
himself.
say that because I think he's fine. He's okay. I don't like
He
him.
couldn't help himself with the.
I talk about job performance. That's all I care about, job performance. Worst president in history. And Obama wasn't far behind.
There was Obama.
But he was then arrested and released again by Democrat governor, a real slob of a governor, J.B. Pritzker.
Real
The
slob.
sanctuary city of Chicago, which we could make safe in
Look at gas.
2 months. I would say.
Gasoline is
2
so
months.
high.
We sent in the
That
group.
must be like a spread
2
thing.
months would be good. 3 months, very good.
72
4 or 5
for
months
gas?
would be
What the
great.
hell?
But they would never call because they don't want to do that. All they have to do is call and ask for a little help. The
Little help.
Democrats in Congress do not care how much American blood they shed in their demented pursuit of open borders. From Sheridan Gorman to Jocelyn Nungary and Laken Riley, their quest
Lincoln
to
Riley.
flood our country with illegal aliens has left countless American victims in its wake. They never change, do they? They see what's happening. They never change. That's what they want. They want to get the votes. With sanctuary and sanctuary cities going at levels that they are, and we've ended a lot. We've done a lot.
They've done a lot.
For some reason, they love it. It's a sanctuary. You know, sanctuary cities are sanctuary for. It's really a sanctuary for criminals. With Secretary Mullen at D.H.S., we will continue our record-setting efforts to deport these illegal alien.
Ooh,
criminals from our
deport!
country, and we are
Wow.
doing at record levels, despite a very unfair court system.
That was completely
A
scripted,
radicalized
too.
left court system,
Wow.
and others that I'm
Look
not
at
too fond
deport.
of also.
Okay, that kind of
protect innocent
reduced my
American
bankroll right
lives.
there.
Every
But
single
that's fine. We're still up.
Illegal migrant who is a criminal record must be deported immediately. If they have a criminal record, you got to deport them. And there's a lot that came in under Biden.
Wow.
And Kamala, the
He's
great
spamming
Biden
deport.
czar,
And
never
Kamala?
went to the border, never called Border Patrol. Never once called Border Patrol. Can you imagine that, Jim? She's the border czar. She never called Border Patrol.
Borders are.
Explain that to me.
Crypto's in play.
He's the worst.
Cryptos are.
Bad as he was. Going to give him IQ tests next week.
IQ
Under the
tests.
Trump administration,
Trump.
we've achieved unprecedented
Wow, there you go.
gains on public safety. Yesterday,
Trump
we
administration.
were in Memphis, Tennessee, to celebrate the steepest reduction in crime ever recorded. We've been there for about 5
I don't think
months.
he's hit
The
National
numbers-
Guard here.
Nobody's ever seen anything like it.
I don't think so.
And thanks to our Memphis Safe Task, it's called Safe Task Force, alongside our efforts in Washington, D.C., and what we've done in
I don't think he hits
Washington
National Guard here.
is amazing.
I don't think he does.
Washington is a safe city now. It's been amazing.
Am I dumb for buying no here, bro?
You go back a year and a half, 2 years.
I really don't think he
Washington
hits
was
this.
One of the most unsafe cities anywhere in the world, let alone this country.
Oh my God. Rise, rise, rise back up!
City. And what they've done with all of the people working.
I don't think National Guard gets hit. I think he dodges it.
Incredible.
Let's go.
And now we're going to see
Let's
all of our
go.
cities take a big step because of Mark Wayne. In 1 year, my administration, we've created the most secure.
Let's go.
in the United
Let's
States
go.
history.
Come on.
And
Fade the
largest
pump.
Drop in illegal immigration ever recorded. Slashed
Yeah.
the illegal fentanyl crossings on our border by 64%.
Oh my God. All right. Now we sell out. Now we sell out, boys, at 75. Let's see if we can get some
In
sells.
1900, that's before my father was born. My father was born a little bit after that. He would
And
have
we
happened
sell at
in
75.
He never liked talking about age.
We
But
sell
he
at
never
75.
liked
That's
age,
me.
But that's before my father was born.
Come on. Someone
Think
take
of it,
her.
1900, we have a record. 1900.
75. Get to it. Get to
Last
it.
year, we're at the lowest level in 125 years, and we're
He's hitting.
making America safe again. We're
Bro,
doing
look at
it
that
in
illegal
Congress.
alien stat. I was
Everything
so
we're
correct.
doing, we're making.
I was so correct on
Border
that.
is great. The military is great. We're having, by the way, a tremendous success, as you know, in Iran. We
Iran.
had one in Venezuela. Now we're having one.
He's going to hit
in
excursion.
Iran. They have no.
Okay, I'm out of National
Navy
Guard.
left. They have no.
I'm out
Air
there
Force left. They have no.
at 75.
Aircraft equipment left. No radar left. No leaders left.
They're obliterated.
The leaders are all gone. Nobody knows who to talk to. But we're actually talking to the right people, and they want to make a deal so badly. You
Deal.
have no idea how badly they want to make a deal.
There's deal.
And we'll see what happens. I want to thank Pete Hegseth. The job you're doing over there is really incredible. You and the general and all of the other generals and colonels and captains and
No
majors
excursion yet.
and everybody else, right? It's a perfect, amazing
Obliterate here, though,
thing.
is
We
definitely in
make
play.
the best military equipment in the world. Now we're going to make it faster. We want to get it faster, but we make the best in the world. We're doing a job. So I'd like to ask Attorney General Bondi to come and do the honors of swearing in a man who's going to do a phenomenal job.
Okay,
for our
boys, are
country.
we still
And I
getting
tell you,
Q&A or
your
what?
family has to be very proud. You have to be very proud. Everybody wanted this job.
Everyone
I
wanted it?
said, there's one man for this job, and I have no doubt he's going to be fantastic.
Like Christy.
Thank you, Pam. Come on over. Thank you.
Man, you really forgot who Christy Nome was, huh? Holy shit. You forgot.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear,
I do solemnly swear,
Mark Wayne Mullen,
Mark Wayne Mullen,
that I will
Wait, why is
support
he not
and
swearing him in?
defend the
That's kind of a
Constitution
pussy.
of the United States.
that I will support and defend
Bro, you should be swearing him in.
the States
You're the president,
against
no?
all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and I will bear true faith to allegiance and do the same.
and that I take this obligation freely,
And take this obligation freely,
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of
or
evasion,
purpose of evasion.
and that I will well and faithfully
and that I
Bro,
will
he said
well
Christy. No, okay, so
discharge
Pugnant.
the duties of the office
It would be a different Christy. It was
on
he was
which
talking
I am
about
to enter.
he was talking about his wife.
enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
What's this guy's name?
Hey.
Mark Wayne Mullen. Yeah, it's a different Christy, bro. This is
Thank you.
Christy spelled with a
Most
C.
ever
Is who he was referring
I
to.
don't, it just seems surreal being.
So it wouldn't count for Christy
Having the
Noam,
President of the
the
United
strike. It's a
States,
different word.
Speak so highly of me, and then
Yeah, it was said
by name,
differently.
and
That's
by
a
name.
it's different than
It's humbling, and I never.
Then
take it for
Christie
granted,
here,
but
you
I
see it's
made
with a
this
K.
very Clear that I don't care what color your state is. I don't care if you're red or you're blue. At the end of the day, my job is to be Secretary of Homeland and to protect everybody the same.
I feel like okay.
Do that.
If there is questions, Christy is a pretty good yes. What do we think? Like I'm there at 8 cents for 300 shares.
Without pay.
I think Christy yeses is still a decent Q&A strike that can get asked about for sure.
And
Gas,
We're
Hormuz.
working with for free because of political politics. That's all.
What are we saying? Q&A? I think a little Q&A maybe.
And I'll be fighting 360
This
days
could be the
to
any
save
questions
beside you.
podium.
Nobody's gonna outwork me.
I do hope as
I'm
well,
not gonna let any of them outwork me.
because I've got gas and Hormuz.
And failure's not an
Right now we're up.
So thank you so
We're up
much,
300
Mr. President, for this opportunity. I won't let you down.
so far. See, he's going back to the podium. Any
I love
questions?
That expression, no one's going to outwork me. That's a wrestler's expression, isn't it? Huh?
Look,
That's
they're
a good
asking, they're
wrestler's
raising their hand.
expression. Yes, please.
Yep, here we go.
The
Questions.
Secretary's replacement in the Senate support the SAVE Act and the use
SAVE
of
Act.
fucking filibuster to get it through.
Well, it's not the SAVE Act. It's not called
There is
it's
SAVE
called the
Act.
Save America Act. There's a big difference because the SAVE Act, nobody knows what that means. Save America means Save America.
All right, gas is in
And,
play. Hormuz is
I
in
can't
play.
speak for him, but I would imagine that Mark Wayne, I didn't even ask him the question because who wouldn't support it? Voter ID.
Voter ID.
You want citizenship, proof of
Okay,
citizenship.
oils as well, very in
Ideally,
play.
you want to end mail-in ballots because there's tremendous corruption. Then we added a couple of things, Mark Wayne, like I don't think being a
Transgender.
great athlete and having a family of great athletes, they have produced great athletes in this family, all-American wrestlers. They especially like wrestling, by the way. And what about baseball? You play baseball?
Baseball? What the fuck are we
They
talking
like
about?
Wrestling. But
What are we talking about right
I
now,
think that you
Trump?
would say that his family, and I don't know this for a fact, and I shouldn't say it because I could get myself. Does anybody in your family want men to play in women's sports?
Here we go.
I don't think so, Jim. Right? I don't know.
You've already hit trans,
I
bro.
don't think-
You've already
How
hit
would they do?
transgender.
They do good
There's no
wrestling,
need.
They would be in trouble. He said yes. They'd be.
All right, Hormuz
It's
gotta
so
be
crazy.
cheap.
So that would be one, and then we have. a
Someone's
few
gonna
others
ask
that
about
we
Hormuz.
call them the best of Trump.
Best
But
of
if
Trump.
you look at transgender mutilization of children, we don't want
There's
that.
trans.
It's the mutilization of children. We don't want that. So generally speaking, I think I can answer that Mark Wayne would be very much in favor.
Wow,
of what
Christy
I am
Gnome
in
at
favor. Would you say
15
that?
cents is
I can't think of too many
disgusting.
things. He might be worse-
Disgusting.
He might be worse than me.
I'm buying more Christy,
As
yes,
his wife is saying
for a
it.
Q&A question.
But so yeah, he's going to be great. Yeah.
Do you believe the secretary will run DHS any differently than Christy Nolan?
Here we go. Here we go.
To see if
Disgusting! It was at 15 cents.
Good run. Look, we
It was
created a strong
disgusting.
reporter with the help of that man right there. Tom is so incredible.
Come on,
He
Trump.
might be a big influence here too. There's nobody more professional, nobody better. There's
Did
nobody
Trump forget
better
her
as a
name?
Human being, you know, he looks tough, but he's got a good heart.
Tough
But
cookie.
not too good. Don't make it too good. But you know, we had Tom. We have the safest border we've ever had. We have a lot
Tom?
of assets, but a lot of things we can do, and we're going to do. We have to get criminals out of our country.
Okay, he forgot who Christy Gnome
that
is.
we're allowed in.
Are we
by
serious?
Biden. Yeah, please.
He forgot who she is.
Support what appears to be a merging agreement.
That's
coming out of
insane.
the Senate to reopen
That's insane.
Well, I'm going to look at
That's
it.
insane. How do you not hit it there? What the hell?
Republicans, and you know, sometimes it's
How do
hard
you-
to get votes when you have.
It was in the
Democrats that
question.
Don't want to have voter ID. They don't want to have
Oh my
proof of
gosh.
citizenship. They don't want to do anything about men playing in women's sports. That's one of the items we put on. You know, and I did that. Just
How do you
because
not
it's
hit
so
Christy
popular.
Gnome there,
You
and
know,
now
they
it's
say
back
that's
to
at
15
least
cents?
an 80-20 issue. No, it's about a 99.
Ridiculous.
I don't think it's-
Ridiculous
what do you think?
weave.
Do you think it's 80-20? Who's closer, 80-20 or 99-1?
Almost 100.
Yeah, I think 100 is really the. So you know, so I support that, and I support common sense. Please.
Common sense.
With a deal that involves separating ICE funding from the D.H.S. funding package in order to reopen.
Well, they're working on all of that. You know, that's a detail that they'll explain later. Please.
Election integrity and DHS measures. Mr. President, since CISA falls under DHS, and given that many credible voices have raised concerns over its premature and possibly likely faulty 2020 election assessment, will you and Secretary Mullen implement reforms at CISA and at DHS?
Election
to ensure full
DHS
confidence
question?
in future elections, like in the upcoming.
Let's get one guy who's just into Hormuz
They
oil.
used it to try and put me in prison. Right? So
Noam, I mean, still, Noam could possibly
they use
be
that very
said,
strongly,
but
very illegally. The Democrats are thugs, and I don't want to say that.
thugs.
It
All
might
right,
be
bro.
wrong, but it's a different country than it was years ago. It was very dangerous the way they used it, and they weaponized government. They used that to weaponize government. So I'm not thrilled, but I'll also go along with two groups of people: the military, and I think the military likes it, right? And I'll go along with the senators. I'm fine, but I was a big victim of it. Yeah, please.
Okay.
Are you gonna send
Why
your
negotiate
Commissioner
go on?
Steve Witkoff to do direct negotiations with the.
Oh, because the guy said it?
Yeah, well, we're in negotiations as
Oh.
it turned out, and now you've seen what I said yesterday was
Cool!
We're in
Fucking
negotiations. right
Least
now.
obvious
They're
sleeper
doing it along with
question.
Marco,
Yeah,
JD.
sleeper cell
We have a
question.
number of people doing
I
it,
see you,
and
bro.
on the
I
other
see
side,
you.
I can tell you they'd like to make a deal. And who wouldn't if you were there? Look, their Navy's gone, their Air Force is gone.
That was a worse question than the
Communications,
Mamdani
that's
event
the biggest
earlier
problem.
today.
It's very hard to communicate
Obliterate?
them between themselves. All of the anti-aircraft is gone. Most of their missiles are gone.
We're doing obliterate now?
Shot them, or they shot them, and don't have them anymore. They're down to a trickle.
Trickle?
They're pretty much everything they have is gone. I don't know. Can you name one thing that's not gone, or
Hormuz!
can you name one thing that's doing well?
The Strait of
You know, if you
Hormuz!
read
Gas
the papers,
prices!
You think we're tied. You think we're in a tough battle. We are roaming free over Tehran.
Tehran?
City, Tehran. is
Tehran?
Iran. We're roaming free.
Is he making a joke with his name? Trump? Tehran?
And, as you know, today
Tehran.
we're going to have the privilege of shooting down a very big electric generation plant, one of the biggest in the world.
Electric?
And one
Oil?
shot to the right location ends the plant. It collapses.
Oh, come on. Hormuz here.
We held off based on the fact that we're negotiating. Yeah.
What was the turning point to make you want to
Turning
pursue
point?
the ceasefire? A few days ago, you said you wanted to continue bombing Iran. Now you want to pursue peace talks. Was there something?
turning
The
that-
fact
point?
that they're talking to us and they're talking sense. And remember, it all starts with they cannot have a nuclear weapon. Just
Turning point?
I
Yes?
said yesterday,
Why not?
I said, what are the top 10? I said, well, number 1, 2, and 3 is they can't have a nuclear weapon. And
1, 2, and 3.
not going to have a nuclear weapon, and we're talking about that.
Do you
And
think maybe
I
the
don't
more-
want to say in advance, but They've agreed they will never have a nuclear weapon. They've agreed to that.
How do you ensure
Greg
they won't have a
Bovino,
nuclear
your
weapon?
former Border Patrol chief, Greg Bovino, said his only regret is that he didn't catch more illegal aliens.
Ah.
What's your reaction to that?
Who said that?
You should.
Former Border Patrol chief, he just retired.
Well, I mean, we captured a lot. You know, they were
Ah.
allowed into the country by
Thank you, Christy.
Sleepy Joe and that group of incompetent people that were, he was worst president ever.
Sleepy
A group of
Joe.
Incompetent people. To me, that's the biggest scar. You know, inflation, they caused the highest
Inflation.
inflation we've ever had.
Wow.
We've already gotten rid of it.
Inflation.
The biggest scar is
Tariff?
what they did, the people that they allowed. From prisons all over the world. They came from the Congo, from all over South America.
Mental.
Rough people.
Mental institution.
Really tough people. So, no, I understand what he means. He's, you know, he would have liked to have captured more. I'm not capturing so much as removing. You know, we're removing thousands of people. And many are self-deporting because we're going
Self-deporting.
after them so powerfully that they're self-deporting, Tom, going back. I think that's one of the big unkept secrets. We have thousands and thousands of people, and they're self-deporting. They're going back to where they came from. But what we want really is the criminals. We're really focused on those criminals, getting them out. Yeah.
Message right now to Democrats and also to Americans that are stuck in airports is really devastating.
Airport?
watching it online.
DHS question?
Democrats won't fund DHS.
What's devastating?
Message to Americans right now stuck in
What's
airports
devastating?
Because Democrats won't
Well,
fund
they just
DHS.
don't. They won't look. This is a deal that was done in the Great Big Beautiful Deal, which gave you the
Great Big
biggest
Beautiful
tax cuts
Deal.
ever, including no tax on tips and no tax on Social Security.
No tax
for the
on overtime?
seniors. Think of it. No tax on overtime.
Overtime.
Tax deductions when you buy a car. You take money, pay interest on the money, you deduct it. We've never had that for people buying cars. If it's an American car, only if it's
Corn moose at 10 cents.
But they are just
well,
they're
9
they stick
cents or
together,
moose.
The Democrats, I tell you, I give them great credit for that. We have some that will.
Are we just gonna get a
they're not
straight
good
question? That
stickers.
would that would be
Guys
dub.
like, Tom Massey in Congress is terrible. He's just terrible, terrible person. I call him Rand Paul Jr. They
Rand
don't
Paul
vote.
Jr.
Rand Paul, I mean, rarely votes for.
Rand Paul Jr. is pretty
He
funny.
says, I'm a great president.
Uh,
He said the other day, I'm a great president, one of the greatest presidents. But I said, do me a favor, vote for us and don't call me a great. I'd rather have the vote than the statement. But we have people that don't stick together, and those people hopefully will someday be gone. The thing I most respect about the
Obliterate?
Democrats, even on horrible policy, they stick together.
They get obliterated.
What they do have, though, is horrible policy. Transgender for everyone.
Wow,
Open borders.
brother.
Men and women's sports. They have the worst policy.
Transgender was
You
at
can
40
imagine,
cents, by
and
the way. That's just like
So
fifth hit.
Whether they stick together or not, I mean, they have just this terrible
crazy.
policy. We have great policy. Republicans have great policy. We have common sense policy, but it's great policy. That's our biggest advantage is our policy is correct. Yeah, please.
President, are you encouraging our allies in the Gulf to be more involved in the Iran operation?
Israel, possibly.
Encouraging our
Allies in the Gulf to be more active?
in the Iran operation?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit, but more NATO.
NATO.
I think our Gulf allies have been pretty good, to be honest with you. UAE's been hit so hard.
He could hit Israel
Hit by
here.
1,400 rockets, shot them all out of the air with our great
B-2?
Patriot missiles. Think
B-2?
of it, they shot 100 missiles.
B-2 bomber.
One of our aircraft carriers, the Abraham Lincoln, one of the biggest ships in the
There's
world.
Abraham.
Actually. And out of 101 missiles shot, every single one of them was knocked down in the sea. Think of that. Think of what that means. 101 missiles, highly sophisticated, very fast missiles shot. Out of
Shit.
101, all 101 were shot.
All right, I think Excursion's dead.
Now, for
Gnome's
the
dead,
most part,
but
lie at the bottom of the sea. It's pretty amazing, right?
still could gas or
Amazing. Our
Hormuz.
military is amazing, Pete. You know the attack I'm talking about recently? 101 shot. I said, wow. I saw that. You can see we have sort of pretty good equipment that we see. It's called the red line. Those red lines
red
were
line.
thick, right? I said, that's a lot. And then we saw them one by one just get shot. And these guys that do the shooting are the coolest cucumbers ever. You know,
The coolest
you don't have a
cucumbers.
lot of time. When a missile's going at 2,500 miles an hour,
What the hell?
I don't care how far away it is. You don't have a lot of time. But
Okay.
I watched them.
All right, Trump.
I watched them sit down and think. Great students, MITs, a lot of MITs,
MIT.
a lot of guys like this. They're not
High
as
IQ.
much into the muscle as they are this one right here. And amazing to watch them perform under great pressure because they have a matter of seconds to do it. If they don't do it properly, it's a big problem.
Trump high
These were
IQ.
powerful. These were very powerful missiles coming. And so a lot of people choke. They
Choke.
don't choke. These guys don't choke. They're the
Holy
best in
choke.
the world. We have
What the
best
hell?
in the world. Yeah.
Mr. President, what would be your message today to the TSA agents
TSA.
who have been staying home?
TSA agent question. Nothing's hitting here.
Some of them are needing money, you know. Because
What?
the Democrats
Hottest?
cut off
Affordable?
their money. I blame the Democrats more than anything else. But some of
Affordable,
them,
maybe.
They didn't get paid because they're not funded by.
And
the
they talk about
Democrats. It's a
affordability.
Democrat problem. In fact, I actually said to the Senate, "Why would you say this
Maybe.
is
Possible.
a Democrat problem?" I think the polls are showing.
Anything
it's a
worth
Democrat
taking this
problem.
late? Maybe not. But I think
And
something
they'll
will
do
hit.
anything actually to hurt our country so they can try and win the midterms. And
Affordability.
if we ever went back to our old policies, we wouldn't have a country left.
If they get a deal, Republicans and Democrats in the Senate, to fund all but enforcement operations of ICE, to get those TSA agents repaid.
Nah, affordability not hitting. I don't
Would you
think.
sign that?
Well, I don't want to comment until I see the deal, but as you know, they're negotiating a deal.
Deal.
I guess they're getting fairly close, but
It's the hottest
I
deal.
think any deal they make, I'm pretty much not happy with it. These guys came in, they wouldn't pay people. You know, they had a deal to pay. They had to break their deal. The Democrats broke the deal that we had. It was all done. Everything was fine, and then they just said, well, we're not going to pay anymore. And they hurt our country. And at a very difficult time because, you know, we are at, as they would say, a war. They call it a war. I
war?
call it a military operation.
He calls it an excursion.
A very successful one. Like, successful like nobody's
It's
ever
not a
seen.
war. It's just a little
Venezuela
excursion.
was equally as successful. That was a great thing. No, the Democrats had a deal. It was a done deal. And then they said, well, we're not going to pay. And so a lot of people suffered over that and put our country in danger. You have another question? You haven't been here in a while.
Well,
You have another question.
Can you give us any more sense of who exactly in Iran it is, either Woodcock,
Well, you
Bush,
know,
or others
look,
you're speaking with?
Yeah, we had, I hate to say this in front of these young people. They're
Young
not
people?
children. I spoke to most of them. They sound like adults to me, even though they are sort of children, right? They'll
What
always
are
be
we-
your children.
What are we talking
But,
about?
I hate to say
They're
it.
children, but they seem like adults.
killed all
Trump,
of them.
that's not a good audio clip,
And
bro.
then they met to choose.
That's not a good audio
and we
clip.
killed all of them.
Epstein, yes.
And now we have a new group, and we can easily do
All right,
that.
obliterate, maybe.
Let's see how they turn out. We have really
Possibly obliterate
regime
here?
change. You know, this is a change in the
Regime change?
because the leaders are all very different than the ones that we started off with that created
Possibly.
all those problems.
Oh,
So
someone,
this was- I
someone's
think we
pinged
can
me
say
for
change
National
in
Guard. Yes, let's
regime
go.
change, right?
National Guard? No,
I
I
don't
mean.
trust anybody. I don't trust you. I mean,
Oh, I don't trust you.
But if I didn't know you, I'd probably have more trust.
I don't trust
But-
you.
I don't trust anyone. Why do you say that? Why do you say what makes you trust? Do you think I trust them? I don't trust them.
I don't trust
They're gonna
them.
make a deal. They're going to make a deal.
Oh
They
my
did
gosh.
Something yesterday that was amazing.
Bro,
actually.
Or are
They
you
gave
being
us
real?
a present, and the present arrived today. And it was a very big present worth a tremendous amount of money. And I'm not going to tell you what that present is, but it was a very significant prize. And they gave
Prize?
it to us, and they said they were going to give it. So that meant one thing to me: we're dealing with the right people. No, it wasn't nuclear related.
Oh.
It was oil and gas related. It's a
Gas!
very nice thing they did. but
Oil
it shows
and
that
gas
we're dealing with
related.
people. Because you don't know. Because
Look at that. Look,
was
gas.
killed, all gone.
Oil.
Khomeini, all gone. As the expression goes, the past supreme leader, and then the new supreme leader was racked up at a minimum, racked up pretty good.
Oil and
Everyone else
gas.
was
Bang.
gone. And then many of the
Let's
people in
go.
the third tier are gone. But we're dealing with a group
I
of
just
people
Nick
that-
put in the Discord. Whenever he says I'm not going to tell you, he's
The
gonna
present,
tell
the
us.
gift they gave to us was very significant, and they said they were going to do it, and it happened.
Whenever he says he's not gonna say something, he immediately then goes and talks about it. What a guy.
Yeah, it was related to the flow, to the strait, yeah.
For the straight?
Negotiating on who's gonna control.
What straight? What straight, Trump?
We'll have control of anything we want. Look, if we can end this without more lives being down, without knocking out $10 billion electric plants that are brand new,
Oh my God, AI?
the apple of their eye, I'd like to be able to.
Oh, someone thought that was
But
AI?
we
Apple of the AI?
certain things. I mean, you know the things. I don't have to go over the list.
Someone's transcript bot
Again,
just
it starts with
messed
no
up.
nuclear weapons, and they've agreed to that. There won't be any nuclear weapons. They're not going to have, and they're not going to have enrichment.
Yeah, AI is
things, but-
mispriced.
Look, I hate to say that we're in a very good bargaining position, and I hate to say that they're defenseless because, until that last missile is fired, they have little power. But
Obliterate?
we are in about the best bargaining position. We're way ahead of schedule. And again, they have no Navy and they have no Air
It's all
Force.
obliterated?
They have no missile protection, and most of their missiles are gone. Most of their launches we've killed.
Is it gonna happen?
About 82% of their launches. So even if they had a missile, they can't launch it. We've been very effective. We have the greatest military in the world. Nobody even comes
Greatest
close.
military in the
We have
world.
the best military equipment in the world. Go ahead.
On Saudi Arabia, there's been some reporting that you've been talking to the Crown Prince. Have you
Crown
been-
Prince? Oh my God, Crown Prince! Oh my God, Crown Prince! Crown Prince! Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. Hottest,
We have a
hottest.
great relationship
Oh my God,
with
hottest.
Saudi Arabia. What do you hear with Saudi Arabia?
Oh my God, hottest. Hottest is hitting.
And that he has been encouraging you to do
Bye,
certain
bye,
things.
bye, bye.
Can you share with us?
Fill me! Fill me at 20.
He's a warrior. He's fighting with us, by the way. Saudi Arabia has been
Fill me.
excellent and
Fill me! No! It's getting away!
excellent. And I will tell you, Qatar, incredible. Qatar took a hit.
Okay, I don't know if he's hitting it.
Qatar's very close.
Hottest is so in play now.
Could walk right over the ball.
King Prince?
Qatar took a hit. They've been
He's
great.
talking about Qatar though. He has to get back onto Saudi.
Kuwait
Get back to the Saudi Prince.
with our missiles.
Hottest though, oh my God, was that 7
The
cents?
pilots made it. Can you
I didn't
imagine
get the
pilots
click.
making it? The pilots saw what was coming. And they said, those are Patriots. We're not going to escape Patriots. And they got out of there pretty quick, Pete, right?
He's off Saudi, dude. He's off Saudi. He's not gonna hit it.
The three
He's talking about
pilots,
Qatar.
They're fine. In fact, they're flying today.
That would have been the play.
Made a mistake. They fired. They thought they were firing at
His dementia brain. He's gotten off of it.
friendly fire. But the pilots are great. They're flying today.
Have you talked to the King
Pretty
Prince of
amazing.
Saudi? Is a
They-
crazy question.
President Trump, on a human level, how hopeful are you that this peace deal will work out?
On a
As
human level?
as-
What the fuck are we talking about?
On a human level, not as the president of the United States. How hopeful
On a
are you
human
that
level.
this peace deal will work out with Iran?
You're talking about to end it? Well, I think we're going to end it. I can't tell you for sure. I don't like to say this. We've won this. This war has been won. The only one that likes to keep it going is the fake news. I mean, the
Fake
New York Times,
news?
you read the New York Times.
Wow.
It's like we're
Well, what's
not
happening
winning
to
a war
tariff?
Where they have no Navy and they have no Air Force and they have no nothing.
Tariff is crazy.
And we literally
No.
have planes flying over
Oh,
Tehran
obliterate?
and other parts of their country. They can't do a thing about it. For instance, if I want to take down that power plant, that very big, powerful power plant, they can't do a thing
Power
about it.
plant?
It's like, take me. That's all they can do. And yet, if you read the New York Times or if you watch ABC Fake News or
ABC fake news.
you'd say it's a close battle. It's not a close battle. They're totally defeated. We killed their
Obliterate?
Navy in, would you say 3 days, Pete? Gone. In fact, I was a little upset with Pete. I said, why didn't you save the ships? We could have used them, right? He said, it's more fun shooting them down. But the Navy was
It's more
Navy was
fun.
wiped out.
It's more fun shooting them down.
in a very
Wiped out.
Rapid order. Pretty impressive for you guys.
Wiped out?
champion wrestlers, right? When you
Is
hear
that a
those things.
word? Is there another
If you read the
synonym
news,
for
you don't
wiped
hear
out?
this. You read like, oh, they're doing wonderfully. They're doing terribly. They're wiped out. Militarily, they are dead. Yeah.
Dead.
Is there a new sense of a timeline? Do you want to get
Obliterated.
something done before the midterms?
Well,
So
we'd like to see President Putin and President Zelensky sit down and make a deal. I think they're
Putin,
getting close,
Zelensky?
but I've been saying that for a while.
Wow, deal was a
I've
lot.
settled 8 wars. All of them should have been more difficult.
8 wars!
This should have been the easiest one. But these are two people that truly hate each other.
8 wars. Welcome back, old friend.
Hatred is not good for making
Dude,
peace.
8 wars?
This is people that they don't like each other very much. Yeah.
I know you said there's a bunch of people from the administration who are negotiating with Iran. There's been reports that the vice president is leading those negotiations. Is that true?
Well, he's involved in them. JD is
JD.
involved, and Marco's involved.
Marco.
And Jared Kushner's involved. Very
Kushner?
smart guy. And
Christie?
Steve Woodcock,
Know
smart
him?
guy, is involved.
Is it possible?
And I'm involved. I'm involved. Why? I'm going to be so big. Oh, I don't want to talk about it. I'm the president of the United States, Tom, and I'm not going to talk about it. It's beneath me to talk about saving millions of lives, because that's what you're talking about. You're talking about saving millions of lives.
Israeli's
If
pretty high.
Iran had a nuclear weapon, they would have used it.
Israeli's
And
pretty
if I
high.
didn't end the horrible Barack Hussein Obama
Nuclear
Iran nuclear
deal.
in my first administration, they would have had a nuclear weapon
Barack Hussein
3 or
Obama.
4 years ago. They would have used it. I would have never gotten the chance probably to be president. Who knows what it would
I think
have been
Israeli's
so
just kind of high right now.
And if we didn't send those beautiful B-2 bombers, they took them off my desk. They were right there.
60 at 67 for no is pretty high.
The B-2 hit, which was so we obliterated this.
Obliterated, there we are.
Well,
Wow.
maybe the word obliteration said no. We obliterated it, just obliterated their nuclear potential. You would have had them having 2 weeks.
Could have been
after that
stacking
attack,
on
and we
obliterate,
made the
bro.
attack.
Frick.
They would have had a nuclear weapon. They would have absolutely used it, and they would have used it on the entire
Obliterate.
place, including Israel.
Oh my God.
And you know why you see that? Because unexpectedly, when this war broke out,
Israel, I just bought this.
they started sending missiles to UAE, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Bahrain, and elsewhere. And nobody thought they were going to. Were you
Shoot.
equally surprised by that, Pete?
Way more than we thought.
Pete, do you want to give about a 3-minute
Don't let Pete talk,
statement on
bro.
how we're doing in this?
Don't let Pete talk, bro.
As I call it, military operation. People don't like me using the word war,
Excursion?
so I won't. But
Excursion.
The Democrats call it a war. How about a little statement? I think he's done a very good job. Do we agree he's done a good job, Mark White? Can we take some
Wow.
of your time?
Israel hit at the end. Wow, frick me, man.
Well, thank you, Mr. President. You're spot on. Never in history has a modern military, Iran had a modern military, a modern navy, a modern air force, modern air defenses, leadership, massive bunker. Never has a modern military been so rapidly and historically obliterated, defeated.
Obliterated
From day
again,
one with
bro.
overwhelming
Shoot.
firepower. The air campaign.
How
that
cheap
we
did
conducted,
obliterate get?
Israel's conducted alongside us.
It's like
one for history.
15 cents at one point.
And it's because we have a president of the United States that when he sends his
11,
warfighters out
15.
to fight, he unties their hands to actually go out and
Wow,
close
he
range
hit
and
at the
destroy
end.
enemy
He hit at
as
the very
viciously as
end.
possible from moment one. And that's why we see ourselves as part of this negotiation as well. We negotiate with bombs. You
Like
have
10
a choice.
cents, like
It's
10
right
cents
over
for
the top,
obliterate
like
you could have
the
got.
President talked about
Jesus
your future.
Christ.
The president has made it clear that you will not have a nuclear weapon. The War Department
Could have
agrees.
done
Our job
better.
is to
I could have
ensure
done
that.
better.
And so we're keeping our hand on
I should have
that
got
throttle,
some.
as long as hard as is
A
necessary
little bit.
to ensure the interests of the United States of America are achieved on that battlefield. This is not Iraq and Afghanistan. This is not a president who's interested in vague end states. He's been very clear with us about what we need to accomplish.
We're up like 500 though right
creating
now.
the conditions for them never to have a nuclear
480?
capability, and that's exactly what we're doing in historic fashion.
It's not bad. But could have farmed some
The only
obliterate.
2 people that were quite disappointed, I don't want to say this, but I have to. I said, Pete and General Raisin Cane,
Raising Cane.
this thing's going to be settled very soon. Here they go. Oh, that's too bad.
That's too
Didn't
bad.
want it to be settled. It's these guys are doing a great job. That's a good attitude, though, Tom, right? They were not interested in settlement. They were interested in just winning this thing. Yeah, please.
Complete obliteration.
Just taking things locally, hopefully not throwing international affairs for a second. Do you support the construction of the Second Avenue subway in New York City and your administration?
Construction?
Far out, Chris.
Construction?
You know, the
Ballroom?
Second Avenue subway
Possible?
has been under construction for.
Construction?
You're a young guy.
We're talking about construction right now?
Longer than you are old, okay? Huh? That's been under construction. I haven't heard about the Second Avenue subway in 20 years. What the hell kind of a question is that? I guess they got to get it finished. They spent trillions of dollars. practically.
Trillions?
No, they spend more money on that
Oh.
than on anything, I think, in the history of our.
You know, we're
city
building a
in
ballroom.
New York City, and
We're building a ballroom,
it's been
huh?
under construction for a long time. It's very sad, actually. The only thing maybe worse was Gavin
Newscomb?
the governor of California. His train, I call it his train wreck because it's
Train wreck.
That's been years. It's literally 30 times over budget. Nobody's ever seen anything like that. And it doesn't go to San Francisco and Los Angeles like it was supposed to. They decided to cut it way short because there was no way they could finish it. But it's one of the worst. I've never seen anything like it. Other than the worst, the Federal Reserve building.
Yeah,
for
here we go.
almost
Renovation.
$4 billion.
Oh my God, ballroom might actually hit here.
A renovation for $4
Ballroom
billion,
could possibly
headed
hit.
by our highly incompetent head of the Federal Reserve.
Fed? Too late, pal?
Please.
Mr. President,
no.
would you be open, are you hoping to see the Senate pursue reconciliation
Dang it.
to fund
And now it's all the way back
Well,
down.
we'll see about reconciliation. We're certainly talking about reconciliation, I think, Mark Wayne.
Loxy
You want to talk about that for a second?
is my Twitter handle.
Now
Just
that he's
Loxy.
working, we can get him to do this.
Thank you. Lindsey Graham, the chairman, where the reconciliation will.
Ballroom could have been in play there, man. It went up to
he's
20,
committed to making sure
25 cents?
reconciliation,
Yes?
if that is in some form with funding ICE, possibly
ICE?
backfilling from the One Big Beautiful Bill, but also more importantly, the Save American Act. There's a framework that we can do through reconciliation.
So close to ballroom, huh?
Some of the policies that cost money in, because there's nothing more important than the Save American Act. I mean, that's what the American people want. There's 80% of the population say they want only Americans voting, citizens that are registered to vote, citizens that have done it the right way. And I believe that everybody wants an election integrity. So, fortunately, Lindsey Graham has said through reconciliation, he's willing to put the framework out for that.
And I think that was said so beautifully, so concisely, so well, your father, that we should let him have the last word, and that was it.
Last
That was
word.
the last word. Did he do a good job? Are you impressed with your father?
Never been more impressive than anybody in my life.
How about me?
Oh, they bonded it. No
Don't answer.
tariff.
Don't answer. Don't answer. No, you like your father better.
Is this over? I mean, I could buy this 1 cent stack.
Look at this guy. Come here.
This is done. This is done. Yeah, this is done.
Wrestle him.
Wrestle. He's the hottest guy I've
I
ever
want to
seen.
thank the family because without the family, he's not here. You know,
It's the hottest family I've ever
And
seen.
that
Come on,
goes
Trump.
Especially for mom, who
They're
looks
the hottest.
like
His mom is so hot. His mom is so hot.
She looks very young.
Oh, she's so hot.
It's a great couple. Congratulations.
The hottest couple. Come on. Come on, Trump. Call them hot.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Thanks. Come on in.
Would have been a nice snipe at the end, man. You've got the hottest mom. Look at this guy. He's got the hottest mom I've ever seen. What a hot couple. Almost. We were close. All right. Well, that was a dub. That was a dub, lads. We could have done better, honestly. If we were farming like Obliterate, I just thought, I didn't know. If we could have got some yes Obliterate, it's just I don't have a sixth sense with that strike. I'm gonna be honest. My Obliterate radar is not that good. Cause I usually thought it was like tied with Midnight Hammer and not more what they're doing now, but he just uses it kind of random. I can't tell when he's gonna say wiped out or Obliterate. I don't know. But I haven't figured out that one. But otherwise, Trump absolutely speed ran through our yes strikes. I mean, we had a legal alien yes, transgender yes, and mental institution yes for 3 big yeses, and he hit them within 3 minutes. And we made $400, all things considered. Like $400 on the swear-in. It's not too bad. Hey, not too bad. W Trump. We'll take that. We will take that win. Yeah, gas hit on the Q&A, so that was pretty good. Yeah, only big miss, I guess Hormuz and Nome. I mean, Gnome's kind of bullshit. He literally got asked about Gnome and didn't say her name, so that's kind of crazy, but we will take it. We'll take the dub. $400. A little cheeky something. A little cheeky something. All right. Hey, that's a dub though. How'd you all do, boys? We do well? I think the big miss, I mean, Obliterate is just so weird, man, though. It got down to 10 cents, but I just can't tell when he's going to hit Obliterate or not. Like, I don't have an Obliterate radar. How'd you do, Nick? Nick must have done well. He had Oil Yes, which hit in the Q&A, Iran, Save Act. Nick, you must have made a lot of money. That was a dub. I think it was a dub event. I slammed Ballroom when he said PAL stuff at the end. Yeah, bro. I bought this at 6 cents when I heard construction. 700. That's a dub. When I heard all I heard was construction in the question. I bought this 6 cents Ballroom because he almost got there. He was one step away. He was genuinely one step away from saying Ballroom. He was talking about Powell's renovation. Like, you're right there, bro. You know. We're constructing this ballroom, and I've done it for 1/10 of the price of Too Late Pal. Yeah, that was a dub event. We made 400. Big dubs. Biggest win was Mental Institution. I mean, the fact this was at 30 cents, I gotta size up more, man. I knew this was mispriced. My fair value was 50, bro. It's alright. It's alright, though. We made a dub. That's little 400. GG's, lads. GG's. Alright. I think that is me for today. Nothing else going on, right? Bro, Mamdani was crazy today. I like the Mamdani event. So, we've had a crazy day. I'm about to play this hearing, actually, because I don't have much else to do, but I'll play the hearing. Yeah. W Trump event. Trump's bed ran through our yes strikes instantly. So, thank you.